And welcome back to the Kansas City Royals franchise mode here on MLB The Show 23. It's episode number 69. Yes, 69 of the Royals franchise mode. We are in the month of May. The Royals are playing some good baseball now, and we will revisit our rivalry now with the Seattle Mariners. Now, this is a rivalry, of course, started last year in the ALCS, a series where the Mariners were up 3-0, 1 game away from the World Series against the Royals, but Kansas City somehow, some way came back. They won 4 in a row, something the Boston Celtics in the NBA fell 1 game short of and made it to the World Series, of course, just to lose in 7 to the St. Louis Cardinals. But these are two of the best teams in the American League. The Mariners currently in first place in the AL West, and the Royals first place in the AL Central. And we will have a guy in German Marquez who absolutely shut down the Mariners in the playoffs last season on the mound tonight, but he'll be squaring up against Pablo Lopez, a really good pitching matchup here tonight at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. But yes, the rivalry is renewed here tonight. And folks, if you haven't yet though, make sure that subscribe button down below for some more Kansas City Royals franchise mode here on the channel. Also, yesterday or 2 days ago, we posted our first Diamond Dynasty video on the channel. Link is in the description down below. Go make sure to check that one out. More Diamond Dynasty to come as well. German Marquez makes the start. The season so far this year hasn't been great. 4.08 to the ERA, 7 starts, 1-2 record. He'll see Lamar Anderson first, and Anderson's gonna hit a ball in the right field, but straight to Anthony Santander. It'll be the first out of the inning, and now up will be Luis Guillorme on the 2-2 pitch. Guillorme gonna put one on the ground right to second and straight to Luis Garcia. And if you remember the series last season between Seattle and Kansas City, we said that, we would have to rebuild in the offseason, just working towards beating the Mariners and getting to a point where we can play the Mariners and beat the Mariners. That's, of course, after we went down 3-0 last year. Obviously, we won 4 straight, but just remember, that's the threat the Mariners are to the Royals as a whole. But Pablo Lopez makes the start for Seattle tonight. Dylan Carlson gonna hit a fastball deep in the air in center field, but straight to Julio Rodriguez. Here is your Royals lineup. It goes Carlson, France, Pasquantino, Witt, Perez, Santander, Melendez, Garcia, and Cross in the 9. Ty France against his former team in Seattle is going to blast one into right field. It will get down. Ty France will be on with a 1-out single. Stepping in now, the former All-Star Vinny Pasquantino, but Pasquantino straight in a double play range. Easy turn for Seattle. It will stay 0-0, obviously, going to the top of the second. Will Smith comes up first for the Mariners. Strike through looking on a sinker in. 1 gone for Alex Verdugo on the 2-2 pitch. Got him looking. Pitch away, 2 gone. Teoscar Hernandez on the ground to Luis Garcia, and Garcia has got it. Marquez has worked 6 up, 6 down as we go now to the bottom of the second. Bobby Witt Jr. up first. Witt gonna fly one into right, but it's gonna fall. Bobby Witt's gonna be on with the leadoff single. Another base runner for the Royals. They've already got 2 so far tonight. Salvi Perez gonna crank a fastball into left, but going back on it will be Alex Verdugo. Verdugo's got it. 1 gone in the inning for the 6th spot in Santander. 2-1 offering by Lopez. Santander gonna pull it on the ground. Diving play though at second base by Gleyber Torres. He'll get Santander at first. Witt obviously at second, but MJ Melendez gets a shot. That one's gonna get away from the catcher in Will Smith. So Witt moves to third. Melendez with the go-ahead run 90 feet away. He strikes out in a circle change. We move to the top of the third. Francisco Lindor up first for Seattle. Lindor just gonna tap one to third and straight to Ty France. 1 out for Seth Brown on the 1-2 pitch. Brown, strike 3, swinging on a knuckle curve. 9 spot up, it's Gleyber Torres on the 3-1. Torres hits one into center field. Carlson charging in, and Dylan Carlson's got it. So the Mariners will have to wait till at least the 4th inning to get their first base runner. However, we go to the bottom of the 3rd. Luis Garcia up first for Kansas City. Gonna try to get one to fall, but it won't. Francisco Lindor has got that pop out. 1 gone for Gavin Cross. Cross gonna hit one up the middle. That ball might work because Lindor gets there late and Gavin Cross beats it out. Infield single. He'll be on first base for Dylan Carlson, but Carlson gonna strike out looking on a fastball in. So 2 outs for Ty France on the 1-1 pitch. France gonna hit a fastball pretty well in the center field, but J-Rod, the speed and at which the level he plays in the outfield. That'll do it for the 3rd inning. Rodriguez has got it. On to the top of the 4th. Lamar Anderson up first. Anderson gonna hit one on the ground. Oh, Bobby Witt Jr. What a play! Oh my goodness, Bobby Witt. The dive, the play keeps the Mariners off the board in terms of hits, and we'll keep them that way. 2 gone after Gavin Cross is going to make the play out there in left field. Julio Rodriguez now in the 1-1 pitch, going to hit a ball into right field. Santander ranging to his left, and Anthony Santander has got it. Let's go now to the bottom of the 4th. Vinny Pasquantino up first for the Royals. He gets a fastball right down the middle. Actually, a circle change. Pasquantino deep center field. Nothing. J-Rod, can you watch? Vinny Pasquantino with the solo shot. And the all-star first baseman gets the scoring started here tonight 431 feet for Pasquantino, his 4th of the season. And Kansas City now up 1-0 thanks to the solo shot by Vinny Pasquantino. Now to the dish will be Bobby Witt Jr. 1-0 game now in favor of Kansas City. Health for the Mariners. They haven't even produced a base runner just yet. Witt's going to fly out into center to J-Rod. 1 gone for the 5 spot, which means Salvador Perez. On the 1-1 pitch, Salvi puts one on the ground to short. Francisco Lindor charging in. He will have time given Salvi's 20 speed. 2 down for Anthony Santander on the 2-2 pitch. Santander puts one on the ground. Lindor has got it. Let's move to the top of the 5th. Up first for the Mariners. They've still fallen down in order so far as Will Smith. Smith on the ground to Bobby Witt Jr. Still without a base runner are the Mariners. Marquez still has their number, it seems. Verdugo strikes out on that Marquez circle change away. 2 outs for Teoscar Hernandez, and Hernandez up the middle. That ball will get through. So Seattle is finally on the board with the base knock. Teoscar Hernandez is single. Francisco Lindor now on the 3-1 pitch is going to miss on the sinker. So first and second, 2 outs for Seth Brown on the 2-2 pitch. The former Oakland Athletic grounds out to Vinny Pasquantino. Pasquantino to Marquez. Let's go to the bottom of the 5th. MJ Melendez up first for Kansas City. Lopez has been pretty solid for the Mariners, with the one exception being that Vinny Pasquantino home run. I mean, Luis Garcia is going to line out sort of to Francisco Lindor. Gavin Cross now on the 1-1 pitch, barely gets a hold of the slurve. Ball's played well at second base by Gleyber Torres. Let's go to the top of the 6th inning. Still 1-0. Marquez still in the game, obviously, and Gleyber Torres gets popped out to first base. There will be Pasquantino, 1 out. Top of the order, Lamar Anderson, the DH. Anderson strikes out on a sinker. 3rd time around the order for Marquez. He gets the leadoff man. Now Luis Guillorme on the 3-2. Blasts one deep right field, but Santander has got it. To the bottom of the 6th, Dylan Carlson up first. Carlson right back to the mound. Pablo Lopez, though, makes the play. Carlson still with another good season. I mean, obviously last year batted .325 or roundish. Still doing pretty well for himself, batting .305 currently. However, to the present, Ty France grounds out back to Pablo Lopez, and now Vinny Pasquantino is going to get jammed on a fastball up in. And so, score still 1-0. Anybody's game. Marquez's day is done. We go to the pen. Jordan Hicks now pitching for Kansas City. 2.25 is the ERA so far this year for him. Over 24 innings. We'll see Julio Rodriguez first. Rodriguez can hit one right on the ground at Ty France. Don't know entirely why we're playing bunt coverage, but it's fine. It goes right to France. 1 out for Will Smith. Smith gonna hit one back to the mound. Jordan Hicks should have it. PFPs. 2 outs, 5 spot up. Means Alex Verdugo on the 1-2 pitch. Got him looking fastball up and in. To the bottom of the 7th, Ryan Rolson now pitching for Seattle. ERA is 3.86 over 18 2/3. Bobby Witt Jr. comes up first, and he's going to put one on the ground to second base. Right to Gleyber Torres. 1 out for the 5 spot, Salvador Perez. 2-1 offering. Perez going to be late on a fastball. Going to be a tough play, though, for the first baseman, Seth Brown. Oh, okay. Just, okay. I don't know. Just an outfield-like play. Goes up and jumps up against the fence and robs him. Okay. To the top of the 8th as we go down in order. Again, this kind of feels like an ALCS game from last year. Absolutely no offense, but the pitching doing well. Anyways, Jose Alvarado comes out for his 7th appearance so far this season. We'll get Teoscar Hernandez swinging on a cutter down. 1 out for the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor on the 2-2 pitch. Lindor on the ground, all right, to Bobby Witt Jr. Routine at second out. The Royals 4 outs away from a combined shutout. JP Crawford pinch hitting, puts one into right. Interesting, they pinch hit their first baseman out of the game, but Crawford will be on with the single. Gleyber Torres now on the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging. To the bottom of the 8th, the Royals still up by 1. Looking for some insurance, though. MJ Melendez not going to give us that. Rolling over to second base to Gleyber Torres. 1 out in the inning for the 8th spot, Luis Garcia on the 3-1 pitch. Garcia just too late on the fastball. Gets jammed, or basically he jams himself. The third baseman over there going to make the play. Of course, that's Luis Guillorme. At 2 down at Gavin Cross. Puts one on the ground. I mean, my goodness. This is an ALCS 2025 game if I've ever seen one. To the top of the 9th, Andrew Chafin coming up for the save. He's actually been doing a lot of our closing duties. I feel like he's kind of better at the role right now than Blake Trinan is. Not that Trinan's bad or nothing, it's just that Chafin overall-wise is a lot better, and it's just that I think his stats kind of show he is kind of the better guy for this role. He does give up a leadoff walk, but he strikes out Luis Guillorme. Julio Rodriguez down the 1-1, puts one on the ground. Oh my goodness, Bobby Witt to Luis Garcia. Garcia to first, Pasquantino. Ball game. Wow. I mean, we got off this one to hurry. This was a quick damn ball game. The Royals win 1-0. probably as quick of a game as you can get, but Kansas City will win at home here at Kauffman Stadium. They're going to win this game again by a score of 1-0. The win goes to German Marquez. The Royals out-hit the Mariners 4-2. Lopez gets his first loss of the season. It's a good win for Kansas City. They're going to win again. Basically a game that feels like it did in the playoffs last season. But again, a win's a win. Kansas City now improves to a record of 23-15. And as for the Mariners, 26-13 now their record. So folks, thank you all for watching episode number 69 here of the Kansas City Royals franchise mode here on MLB The Show 23. If you haven't yet though, make sure that subscribe button down below for more. Make sure you leave a like if you are enjoying the series so far. Again folks, thank you all for watching. Mamba forever.